You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast, and today is the Thursday podcast. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the YouTube channel that is updated every Wednesday and Saturday. Also, make sure that you follow me on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays, and go give the blog hellocupcakeitsme.com some love, and make sure you follow me on all the other social medias, and check out my book Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsbook.com. So how is everyone doing? I am doing okay. Got a early morning text message from my swimming group saying that they were not going to be going in today or tomorrow because our instructor got exposed to COVID. Didn't even know that was still a thing, but yeah, so since all of my friends are over the age of 65, they decided that they were just going to play it safe and go in on Monday. I will still probably be going in tomorrow, if for no other reason to swim than just to like socialize and do whatever. But I'm still not 100% convinced of that, because after I got that text message, I got a phone call from my mom, and she is coming up, and she's going to visit me for a day. My brother is flying her up to come visit him and the grandkids, and the great grandkids, and she wants to come and hang out with me for a day. So yeah, that puts a crunch on me to try to get my house hospitable and ready for some company, which is not a bad thing at all. Like, it's something that I needed to do. And preemptively, I started doing like a little bit of a cleaning project yesterday, where I was just kind of like rearranging stuff, and I was actually looking for my laminator, which I never did find. But anyways, it spurred me to start cleaning. So I think I'm just going to spend the rest of today and tomorrow just cleaning and doing that all throughout the weekend up into September 10th, when she flies up. She's not sure if she's gonna come in on, or if she's gonna come visit me on the 11th, or sometime over the weekend, or sometime before she flies home that Tuesday or Wednesday. So she said she'll let me know a little bit more, and of course, in true to mom fashion, it's like, "Oh, honey, don't worry about the house. I'm coming to see you, not it." And I'm just like, well, yeah. Until you get into my house, and then you see how bad my house is, and then it's gonna be, "Oh, honey, we need to have a talk." Like, you know, you used to bitch and scream at me about like keeping my room clean. Well, I'm an adult now, and I don't have to clean my room if I don't want to clean my room. So, yeah. But it's okay, because, like I said, there's a lot of things that I need to get rid of, wanted to do, and this is just going to give me the motivation to do so. And I'm going to take some of the money that I had saved up to try to go see her for her birthday, to then start making trips to the county dump. So that will be good and helpful. And I also have someone who said that they would make dump trips for me also. So it might just be that I hit that person up tonight when I go to the bar, and be like, hey, BTW, I'm going to start packing shit up into contractor bags, and I'm going to need you to come by first thing Monday morning and pick all this shit up. Like, no ands, ifs, or buts about it, because if my landlord sees all these trash bags sitting outside, he's going to flip his shit. And I also don't want like critters getting into it and spreading it across the yard and all that other stuff. Um, I wish that I had a bigger trash can, because tomorrow is trash pickup for me. But with the little trash can that I have, it barely holds 55 gallons of 55-gallon trash bag. And so I'm going to have a significant amount more than 55 um, gallons to get rid of. So, yeah, we'll see what happens and how this all transpires. I may even try to see if I can wrangle one of my friends into coming over and helping me, who used to be a professional cleaner. But that's neither here nor there. So I'm excited that I get to see my mom. This is going to be the first time that I've seen her since 2016, 2017. So, yeah, really happy about that. And anyways, moving on. Sorry, I have total ADHD brain right now. Like, I'm thinking of 5,000 different things, mainly all to do with her, and looking at my time crunch because I have therapy in 45 minutes. And but yeah, so what has been going on with Michael? So since last we spoke, I have had my doctor's appointment with my new primary care physician, and yeah, fuck that bitch. I am not going to be able to work with her. She's just not going to be a good fit for me. Um, she was extremely dismissive. She was extremely just flat out rude, in that I told her, like, I don't want to be taken off the medications. I know what your personal thought is on them, but your personal bias for said medications are not going to be what treats me for my ailments. My doctors over the last 13 years have all worked with me to get these medications sorted out, and they are working, albeit some of them not working as well as they should be, but working enough that I feel confident in continuing my utilization of them. And she's like, well, it's my medical license. I don't feel comfortable with it, and my name won't be on those bottles. I was like, okay, say no more. So I am actively shopping for a new primary care physician, and I am trying to convince my nurse practitioner, who is my diabetic doctor, to take me on as a full-time patient. I know that he has full-time patients, and so I'm trying to see if I can get him to possibly take me on as one of them as well. If not, there are 3 or 4 other people that I am going to look into and just kind of go from there. So, yeah. Uh, I've also been doing okay, mentally speaking. I've had a few ups and downs over the last week, so I'm not gonna say that I'm like 100% better, because that would just be a lie. But I am doing a little bit better. Friday did send me into a bit of a downward spiral just after I got done talking with this provider. Um, because, she also dismissed all of the problems that I have going on that other doctors, it's taken them like 13 years to track down that, oh yeah, by the way, you actually do have spinal deterioration and this, that, and the other thing. And without even really looking at my records or anything, just looking at me, she's like, yeah, you don't have that. It's more than likely just arthritis in your back. I said, or it could be both, because I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was 11. And she's like, well, I don't have any records of that showing that that took place. I said, well, you probably wouldn't, because when I was 11, the internet didn't exist. So yeah, and I don't know like how long they keep patient records for or what have you. Which would probably be a good thing for me to call and find out, just so that if there are any records to send for, I could do so. But yeah. Um Another really amazing thing is that when I was younger, about 8 or 9, my biological mother and my dad uh, divorced. And when I moved into the new town with my maternal grandmother and her, uh, we moved into an apartment complex, and there was this really amazing Native American guy there, and we became instant friends. And just had this like magnetic connection with each other, and it was just so freaking phenomenal. Well, the last time I saw this guy uh was June 17th of 1999. Prior to June 17th of 1999, I had gone from 1991 to 1999 without seeing him. No way of getting a hold of him, no way of really anything. So, we had our little reunion then, and just like hugged it out and caught up with each other over the last 9 years or so. And then nothing. Like we we were at a house party and fell asleep, and when I woke up, he was gone and left like no forwarding address type of a situation, and kind of pissed off at him for that. But anyways, so for the last 27 years, I have been looking for him and hoping that I could find him. And um, a few days ago, my spirit was just like, you need to look up his sister and you're going to find him. I thought, I've done this before. I've not found him. Look up his goddamn sister. I'm like, okay, spirit, fuck, calm down. So I look up his sister, and I'm looking through all of her friends, and I don't see any names that ring a bell. But every single one of his sister's profile has this one particular person listed. I was like, you know what? Let me just click on this and see. Comes come to find out, I think it's him. Now, the reason I say I think it's him is because the name that I knew him by is not the name that he's going by. Being Native American, he went by his Native American name. And um with that, I've looked up his Native American name and nothing has ever really come up. And when it does come up, it's like a bunch of just random unnecessary bullshit that has nothing to do with him. I still have yet to reach out to him, but I've read through all of the public posts that he has, looked at all of the public pictures he has. Um, he's still living in the same areas and is still friends with one of my cousins who live in Southern California. And I'm just like, you know what? I need to build up the courage to talk to him. Just, I don't know what's holding me back. I don't know if it's that 1% of insecure, unsure, like, is this possibly him or not? Or is it just somebody who happens to be friends with this guy's sister, who happens to just be friends with my cousin, who happens to just live in the same area that this other guy I know or used to know lives in. And even though we didn't leave each other on bad terms, 27 years has changed a lot between me, and I know it's changed a lot for him. So I'm just like, what do I do? So I'm going to talk to my therapist about it today because I have group therapy, like I said, on just see what the group has to say about it. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with me right now. And if you aren't following me on the YouTube channel or the TikTok channel, then I will fill you in a little bit here. So I have been writing, and I started the compendium of my short stories, and really putting a lot of effort into that and trying to decide on how I want to do it, what short stories I want to add to it. And there's one short story that's in there that is a children's book that I don't know if I want to remove that completely and then develop that 100% into a children's book and leave that on its own or what have you, or if I just want to keep it included. Some of the stories that are in there are not children stories, so I think that it would kind of throw the pacing off. Some of them are like fantasy, and some of them are very liminal and just kind of adult themed. So I think that just talking it out right now, I've made that decision that I'm gonna remove that children's story from the book and just turn it into its own thing, which it's going to be less than 15 pages and takes up like a lot of illustrations and stuff like that. And I don't know if I want to try to illustrate it myself, if I want to use AI to illustrate it, if I want to hire an illustrator. Um, all these things are things I gotta figure out in doing so. And I also don't know if I'm going to get an ISBN number specifically for that book, or if I'm just going to use the ASIN number that Amazon gives you for free. The only bitch about having the ASIN number is that I cannot sell it outside of the Amazon platform. And it is a book that I think would be really fun, and I would like to get multiple copies of it created and maybe donate them to the local libraries and donate them to the elementary schools and to the school libraries. And yeah, so a lot of good things. I also have gotten quite a record collection going now, and I am absolutely in love with my record collection. And I got this random record Tuesday, and it was a Reader's Digest records. And I was like, you know what? I didn't even know the fucking Reader's Digest made records, but this is actually pretty cool. And it's got some amazing music on there. I was like, okay, now I kind of need to look for Reader Digest records. um, And did I have the money? No. Did I spend the money? Yes. But I found my Tina Turner private dancer record on eBay. Or no, it was on Macari, and it was a steal. I ended up picking it up for less than $12, and it's in really good condition. The cover looks good, the record looks good. There's like no markings on it whatsoever. So I'm really kind of excited about it, and I cannot wait to like hear Private Dancer on my record player. And I do need to upgrade my speaker system. I love my little Bluetooth speaker. It kicks all the ass, but I think I would like a set of speakers that would pick up the bass and treble and all of that, but also wouldn't take up too much space. Because that's the other issue I have is I don't have a lot of space in my house, and I need to like kind of figure out where this thing is going to live full time. As it is right now, it lives on top of one of my printers that's just right next to my desk, so I could just like grab a I could grab a record, swivel my chair, put it on the turntable, swivel back, and listen to my music. And this whole area, like where my printer is, has kind of become my music station because I have um an Amazon Echo Show, and it has the screen on it so that I can like see the music, or I can like watch the lyrics as it goes by or whatever. And then right next to it is where my little Bluetooth speaker and my turntable are. So, I just say the Amazon word to wake it up, and I have music. So, yeah, but a lot of things happening, a lot of good things. And I also found these things called good patches, I think it is. But they're dopamine patches, and uh they have several ingredients in them. They have mucana and 5-HTP, lion's mane mushroom extract, and rhodiola, rhodilla extract. And looking at this, I now realize that this is not the brand that I originally wanted, that this is actually an off brand. So that's not good. Stupid Walmart. But yeah, I think they're called good patches. I have to look on Amazon real fast. But I wore one for 5 hours yesterday, and it was actually pretty freaking amazing. Like, I felt good all day long. And you could actually get them cheaper on Amazon than what I paid for them on Walmart. But if you just go to Amazon and you type in dopamine patches, you'll see like a ton of them show up. But there was one specific brand that I really wanted, and like I said, I did not get that brand, and it didn't dawn on me until just right now that that was what had happened. But you get 30 patches, and it's like less than $10 to get these patches. The brand that I got shows for $6.99, and there's another one if you scroll a little bit further down that you can get for $8.99 with a coupon. But yeah, I just don't. I do think it was called like Good Patch or something like that. You know what? I know what to do because I sent it to my sister. I don't know. It's important that I tell you this right now. My brain is not letting me let it go. So, kind patches. That's what it is. They're kind patches, and they have different patches for everything, like mood stabilizer, sleep, anxiety. If you're on your period, if you have pimples going on, but yeah, the kind patches, the actual brand that I thought I was getting, you get a 30 pack and it's $15 right now. So the brand that I got is under $10. I don't know what the difference in them are. It shows that they have the same 8-hour application and has the same 3 main ingredients. The only thing that mine has that this one doesn't show that it has is the 5-HTP, which I already take. I take 50 milligrams of 5-HTP, and this has an additional 5 milligrams of 5-HTP in it, I believe. Yeah, so that works for me because I've been wanting to increase my 5-HTP anyways. But yeah, they have energy, brain power, period patches, MB patches, unpuff patches. I don't know what the unpuff is. I don't know if that like reduces puffiness or if it's to help you kind of quit smoking. They have a berberine and NAD plus. They have one to help you calm down, and one to help you with your cycle, one to help you with dreams, one to help you with collagen. And so there's all kinds of different ones out there, but like I don't even know what the hell brand mine is. And the reason that I'm gonna quit harping on it right now because it really doesn't matter. But yeah. So, anyways, guys, I am gonna go ahead and let you go so that I can get this edited, uploaded, and get ready for my therapy appointment. So, until next time, remember you are doing the best you can with what you have available to you. In a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world, and take care. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone. Boop.
Hey you! Tired of mental health books that feel like homework or therapy sessions in disguise? Carpe Diem Scroto is not that book. Written by author Michael Peterson, utilizing his own personal mental health journey, it's your daily dose of clarity, humor, and healing, designed to meet you exactly where you are. Whether you're sipping coffee in chaos or taking a quiet minute for yourself, this book gives you real, raw tools to reframe your day, your mindset, and your life. Unlike anything else on the market, Carpe Diem Scroto blends personal storytelling, practical mental health strategies, and a keep-it-real attitude that makes self-work feel like self-empowerment. Use it daily, share it with a friend, or grow at your own pace. Ready to reclaim your day with bite-sized brilliance? Head to www.cdsthebook.com to grab your copy or learn more.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme at gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.